Mental detox is cleaning your mind of all not negative thoughts. All thoughts that are negative are not holding you back. It's not. Because you're right about a lot of things you think and feel in life. It's just you're just in the wrong environment. You're with the wrong people. You're in the wrong situation. You have political parties, you have different type of religions. And if you don't think the way they think, they're gonna say something wrong with you. You need to figure out what's right for your life, period. Because that's all you have and that's all you're truly responsible for. Because you can take that life and bring it any way you want to. But you can't change the environment you're in, the system, the laws, and the rules. But you can change yourself. Getting mentally fitness is finding the truth about yourself and kind of building your mind up and your spirit up to believing in that. To where no matter what, you're standing up strong for yourself and from your environment. It's about trying to find somebody, right? I'll teach about, relationships, marriage, and everything. And we come and connect to with people that we, whatever physical or whatever common denominators that we feel like we should connect with this person. That's it. That's all we have. The rest is about us as individuals, our purpose in life, what we think, how we truly feel beyond this relationship, this marriage, or this, engagement that we are in. We need to figure out ourselves and build that up so we can be our individual self and draw the right person to us. People influence the marriage or being engaged with people that are like their grandmama or papa or somebody like the pastor in the church or whatever. And when they get with these people, they are not fit for it. They're not built for that. Their life ain't for that. Everybody isn't born to be with a preacher, to be with a pastor, or be with a bishop, or to be with a politician. Everybody ain't born for that, but they're forced based upon the way they was cultivated in life. So now you need to detox your mind from that kind of, get to clean yourself up, clean your spirit up. And for me, when I come walk up in these parks, I kind of like, you have to be honest with yourself about, what's working for you, what's not. And it's about the thoughts, not the people. Don't blame the people. People can't control the way you think unless you allow it. You can only cheat when games are being played. You can only cheat when games being played. So when you consider being a rebound to somebody, some people they know they try to create you a problem in your life or in your marriage so they can be that rebound. So when when you miss the goal, they can grab and say, well, look, I got the ball now. Play with me. I got the ball now. You can win with me. Play with me. He missed the shot. I got the rebound, the ball. Play with me. And you looking like, okay, well, maybe he can make the shot. Maybe they can dunk or whatever. Rebounds sometimes turn out good. Some of them turn out bad. But at the end of the day, give yourself time. Some people do a rebound the next day or the next week that the other person, missed the shot. I know they have people on this earth that cannot be without nobody or not being seen with somebody. You have people, there's always somebody waiting in a gap. They'll divorce somebody, be separated from somebody today, the next day, the next week, or a couple of days, they with somebody else. And that's just their image and that's what they want to portray to the world. You don't never want to be somebody that, people thinking nobody don't want you. I mean, you cream of the crop. Don't nobody want to mess with you? Man, what's wrong with you? So people are under that kind of pressure to get with people based upon not being alone or not having nobody. Especially with dude, man, you ain't got nobody. It's easy for a guy to say, I'm a player. I'm, exploring my options. But for a female, the demand is most serious. Like I say, I'm never here to tell nobody or suggest anything about how a person is supposed to live their life when it comes to life or being involved with a significant other. The most important thing you can do is take my advice or take my wisdom, not my advice, my suggestions, and just go from there. And take your time with it, especially if you're young. You got some people that feel like they're running out of time up in age, over 35. They feel like, man, time is running out, man. I'm getting old. I need to figure this out right now, so I need to make quick decisions. All the while, they having detox. Their mind is not fit, and they still gonna repeat the same situations. My advice is detox your spirit, your mind first from whatever situation it came from, and then get fit in it. Build it up to what you really want. You have hurricanes, wars that destroys whole countries and whole cities. And the first thing they focus upon the rebuilding process, building up strong. You got people that have buildings and houses that are hurricane proof. You know, we're talking about Katrina, New Orleans, where I'm from New Orleans. There's some things now that are built, houses that are built up where they don't get flooded. So this is what it's about. That's the way your mind has to be. You don't give up. You don't do none of that there. What you do is you build your mind up for things that are natural disasters. There are natural disasters that's gonna happen in relationships. There are natural disasters, things that naturally happens when you're involved with another human being. So you have to build yourself, build your mind to be higher or strong enough to handle it. Natural disasters in relationships. That's what I'm talking about. You know, we talk about natural disasters, hurricane, tornadoes and everything that destroy things. So man has been able to rebuild them to withstand those things. But the only way they're able to rebuild them or build them to withstand them because they know it's going to happen. That's what life is. Hurricanes going to happen. Twisters are going to happen. You know, Natural disasters are going to happen in your marriage, your engagement, or any relationship you're dealing with. So how do you build yourself? You can't blame whatever it is or how it's going to come. It can come from anybody. It don't necessarily have to come from your husband. It can come from your job or your wife. It can come from whatever, but it's going to come. Why? It's natural disasters.